I am a subscription box expert. It's one of my very favorite pastimes. Do you remember when I had my own? The fairy tale family used to have a subscription box model. I love the idea of giving a gift that literally comes repeatedly throughout the year, whether that's in 3-month increments, whether that is every single month, or at least for half a year. Because we are in the gift giving season, one of my very favorite of the year, I wanted to give you some ideas for both mamas and kiddos in terms of subscription box models. For the most magical, festive, holly jolly, garlandy lifestyle tips, please be sure to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It would be like a little box with a bow tied on it gift from you to me if you would consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you are aware of all of the bonus videos that we have coming out in the month of December. I'm going to break today's video up into 2 categories. We're going to start with subscription box ideas for kiddos, and then later on there will be subscription box ideas for mamas. And then at the very end, I'm also going to tell you a couple of subscription boxes that I do not recommend. And of course, everything is going to be linked in the description box below. This video is not sponsored. I do have some affiliate codes, but mostly I just have discount codes from being a member of subscription boxes. Like I said, I love me a good subscription box. Let's start with the kids. I'm gonna start with my favorite. We're not holding back here. This is the Raddish Kids subscription box. My sister bought Callie, who is a 6-year-old girl, a Raddish subscription box for Christmas for her about a year ago, and we have been going strong with it ever since. Raddish is a monthly cooking club for kids. So my daughter Callie absolutely loves to help me cook dinner. She loves to help me bake. She likes to bake things on her own. One of her goals before she turned 6 was to bake something independently, and because of Raddish, of the skills that she's gained and the confidence that she has in the kitchen, she was actually able to do that. Each Raddish Cooking Club box comes with a series of recipes. Usually it features a cute tool. It comes with a badge, and your first box comes with both an apron that you can put your badges on as well as a chef's hat. Now, I pulled this one out in particular because we got this for December last year. This was the little badge that came with the box, and it was themed after holiday traditions. I just love that. Inside each pouch, you're going to get your recipes here, but then you're also going to get some information at the top with some tips on how to actually cook or make whatever's inside the box. And then the back always has like some type of fun activity or talking points. Inside this particular box, we have recipes for gingerbread cookies, and one of the tools was a little gingerbread man cookie cutter. Mini tamale pies, so this is going to be a Mexican cultural dish for around the holidays. Crispy potato latkes, happy Hanukkah. And then it also came with some table talk questions, some jokes, and if you wanted to make your own holiday crackers for the tables. The recipes also provide you with a grocery list of things that you would need to make them. The other tool that was in this box is an icing piper. Now, I don't leave the tools in the boxes. I do actually collect them, and they are some high quality things. The spatula has been one of my favorites from an earlier box. What I love and appreciate about Raddish is the attention to detail in terms of the instructions, when they will need an adult, and the visual aids. I also appreciate the educational activities that come with each. Like in this case, there's a history lesson and a reading comprehension skill down at the bottom. And then there is every single month a featured culinary skill, and this month it was piping icing. So not only are you getting an experience to cook in the kitchen with your child, but you can do all of the prep work with them too. They can help you go to the grocery store to use the checklist. You can do the history, the culture, the reading lessons together as a family, and then you get to enjoy this delicious treat and talk about its origins. Honestly, this is a 10 out of 10 gift for either your own child or a kiddo in your life. So I did reach out and just ask for my subscribers, are there any discounts that you can offer? And they provided me a calendar. So I'll make sure that's all linked. We have also been big fans of Kiwi Co for over 2 years now. Kiwi Co has grown their crate system, which I absolutely love, but it is a STEM-based, age-appropriate developmental activity for your child, and now they offer a bunch of different ranges. So it's organized by age, but it's also by interest. So they have boxes now. Some of them are for science-based cooking, some of them are for geography, and some of them are for art and history. Basically, whatever your kiddo is into, there is a Kiwi crate for them. There is also a box geared toward babies 0 to 2 years old. So truly between the age of birth and their teen years where they can do something like build their own ukulele, there is a Kiwi crate for every age. Also love that as this company has grown, they've started creating like one-off boxes so you don't have to buy the subscription model. So it's worth checking out the website no matter what. Now I do have a code for you for $10 off. Boxes typically start around $18 a month, and I will link that in the description as well. And if you know me, you know that we couldn't not include a subscription box about books. I discovered this on Amazon. It's called WellRead Books for ages 5 through 12. The box itself comes with 2 books, 1 activity, and then 1 to 2 bonus goodies every single month. And you can tailor these books and activities for your child. If you have a book request that you would like to make, they will accommodate that. And if you don't like, or your kiddo doesn't like, or already has one of the books that come in the boxes, they'll accept that and exchange it out for you. This is a no-lose situation where you are gifting the gift of education and fun every single month. Oh, and if your kiddos have siblings, they will accommodate that and expand the box for you, so it's a 2-for-1. What a monthly gift! These start at $27.99 for your first box and then renew at $39.99 per month. The link's in the description. This is not a code, but I think this is a brilliant idea. This last option isn't really a subscription model, nor is it actually for kids. This is a better gift for parents or grandparents, but it is an Artkive box. If you've been here since the summertime, thank you. You'll know that at the end of the school year last year, I purchased an Artkive box. They are $39.99 for the empty box, and then you fill it with all of your kids' art from whenever, from the past school year, from years of preschool, from daycare, from at home. You know, all the art you've just been hanging on to and you don't know what to do with? This is your answer for that. You can organize your art by age, by month, by type, by season, however you want to. You bundle it all, you shove it in the box, and then you return it. Based on how much you fill, that is how much your box is going to cost. So if you're only doing this month to month, you'll pay $40 for each box, and then it will be a lesser fee for the actual art book. Or you could do it once a year, which is how we are doing it, and pay kind of a bigger fee, but just get the whole year of art in the box. I like to order the box in advance, so that way that's where Callie's artwork goes. You do get to proof your images and the cost prior to it just being added onto the card that you use to buy the $39.99 box, and then you get this beautiful art book. You could 100% do this yourself. You could photograph and then upload these pictures to a printing service and make your own bound book. Mama, who's got time for that? Let Artkive do it for you. I have the general link in the description box below. If you find any deals or sales for this, will you let me know? Will you tell me if you are also a subscription box person? Like, do you have a favorite that I don't know about? Will you put it in the comments? Let's move on to the mamas, because we deserve things every month for ourselves too. Again, we're starting with my favorite. My 100% hands down 10 out of 10 would recommend favorite is FabFitFun. I know. You see it all over social media, all over YouTube. I used to be an affiliate for them. I no longer am, but I do have a discount code if that makes sense. I want to show you why FabFitFun is my favorite. Oh, the discount is $10 off. You know where to find it. I have now successfully gotten almost every female in my family invested in FabFitFun because it is literally so fun to get the email that says, it's time to make your picks, and then you do, and then you wait, and you see it get charged to your account, and then you're just excited for it to come. Mine came yesterday. Hello, lover. So the FabFitFun boxes are usually not this big. However, I did some add-ons because that's the thing you can do with FabFitFun. You can add things on that originally cost $60 for $10. Who doesn't want that? I haven't opened this yet and I'm thrilled. Okay, so this is what the FabFitFun winter box looks like. Something I appreciate about FabFitFun's growth is that they've become super eco-sensitive, meaning their boxes used to be like plasticky and non-recyclable, and now they are cardboard, but they also are pretty. Let's peek. FabFitFun! And I truly do feel FabFit and fun. Ooh. Update. This is $15 off. I will put it in the link below. So every FabFitFun comes with a little magazine. Again, these are now all recyclable with information about their charity initiatives because every month they have a charity theme for a different organization. They also have information on how to use all the products, recipes. Cute. I also recycle all of the crinkle paper and these little guys for things like gifts, so I'll be hanging on to those. There's so many good samples in this box today, including this little tea set. That would make a great gift. So the way FabFitFun works is that you choose a certain number of items and then they fill in other things based on your profile. So every box costs around $50 per season. This is a 4 times a year box. And then the value of the box is always over $250. These are full-sized, real-life products. I'm gonna start with some that I'm very excited about based on my curly girl journey. This is the Way Detox Shampoo for all hair types. And then it also came with a scalp massager. Oh, that's delightful. And more in hair care. Briogeo Farewell Frizz. Oh, this is a blow dry cream. So I have been on the curly girl life, but there have been a couple of times where I have blow dried my hair and I've been using a heat protectant, but I love Briogeo as a brand, so I'm excited about that. Oh, we've got some new slippers in here. Yes, winter theme. Hot cocoa bomb makers. Do you remember when I made these last year and it was an epic fail? I will link that video above. A Sur La Table cooking set in gray. Stay tuned on Instagram for where I put those. Last one is one that I picked and am so excited about because I need a tote desperately for all of Callie's activities. This is a Herschel. So this is the brand that has the backpacks, I think. And it's like this brown caramel color. Ooh, it has this nice little leather strap detail. And it is large and in charge in here for all of Callie's swimming, ballet, soccer, karate. I just need one bag to put all of her stuff in so it's not floating around my car. Psyched to use this. And then I got some extra things like these new little magnetic eyelashes. If you watched my festive favorites, you will know how in love I am with these magnets. This one is one that uses the eyeliner, so stay tuned to see if I'm able to do that. And then I also snagged this olive oil bottle. I'll have to take it out of the box. Again, let's be friends on Instagram so you can see how I'm using all my new FabFitFun goodies. I'm not entirely sure this next one is going to count or be exciting for you, but I absolutely love my weekly EveryPlate subscription box. Yes, this is a meal kit delivery service, but it is the least expensive one that I've found. It's about $35 a week. It's based on a portion size for 2 people. So Mark gets one and then Callie and I split one. I've had weight loss surgery in case you were unaware. I will link those videos above, but it is wonderful. It saves me trips to the grocery store. We try new different things. It's more sustainable because there's less food waste. I just absolutely love getting this every single week. I wanted to show you what comes in the EveryPlate boxes, like what it looks like on the inside. There are so many different meal kits, and I swear that we've tried most of them, and this is the one we've stuck with the longest. So let me show you what the recipes look like, what the actual boxes look like, because it is different from things like HelloFresh, and I'll show you also what the portion sizes of the protein look like. So these are some of the recipes from the past few weeks. Mark, what do you want to have for dinner tonight? We've got meatballs, saucy chicken and peppers, apricot sriracha pork chops, honey balsamic chicken, or creamy Dijon chicken. Apricot sriracha there. So the recipes come on these cards, which are obviously recyclable. Some of the recipes have swaps in them that you can upgrade or change your protein, and then it tells you exactly what you are going to need from your own kitchen. And on the back side, this is what all the recipes look like. They're broken down into steps. There's usually a tip on the top. This one is particular to how to peel the ginger in your box. And then each of the recipes also tell you how long they take to prep and how long they take to cook. I usually add on 10 minutes to this because I'm not a super fast chopper, but you can see that these are all 35 and the longest I have here is 45. You can change the duration of how long your meal prep takes. When you get your EveryPlate box delivered to you, all of your vegetables, your fruit, your sauces, your herbs, they come in this one box. Now, I really like this. When we were getting HelloFresh, the boxes or the bags were individual, but I feel like that creates so much more waste. You can clearly tell that this is a carrot without it needing to be labeled carrot. And then all of the individual little seasonings are labeled and they tell you exactly how much is inside of them. So there's very little waste here. We use pretty much all of the ingredients. In the case that there is something that we don't like, we're usually able to find somebody in our family who would like it. Like, we very rarely throw things away. And then the protein come in these prepackaged, we've frozen these, prepackaged situations here. But they're clearly labeled so you know what ingredients you need for each dish. So that way when you get your recipe and you know what you're cooking that night, you can kind of pull everything out in advance. They also have a kid-friendly box. They also have a vegetarian option, so you can really customize these to whatever it is you prefer. But we tend to get 3 recipes per week for 2 people each. Callie and I split a portion and then Mark eats one as well. And usually there's enough for lunch the next day too. If you're looking for who might benefit from an EveryPlate subscription, and I do have, I believe it's $20 off your first box as a code in the description box. I'm thinking somebody who has a new baby, right? They're tired. They don't want to cook. These are meals between like 25 and 45 minutes, and you can pick on the app your time frame. A newly married couple, or people who really just hate grocery shopping because it takes away all that stress. We get 3 meals a week, and between like eating at my sister's house, being with my family, maybe takeout one night, that tends to be enough. So before we wrap up this video, I want to talk about some subscription boxes that I've received and paid for and have not been thrilled by. One of them is called Curator or Curator. I will leave the logo here up on the screen. Mark gifted this for me for my birthday 2 years ago, and it's based on being a subscription model for luxury and designer things, whether that's accessories, clothes, shoes, etc. I love this idea of getting something uber fancy. It comes 4 times a year, kind of like FabFitFun. It runs about $100 per box. So I do think there's some value in the things you're getting, but most of them were not usable or wearable in my everyday life. Unless you are a chic city person, perhaps, or really into high-end designer things, this could work for you. But I live on Cape Cod. I'm the mom of a 6-year-old. I love Disney World. I'm a bit chuggy. This just wasn't for me. I love designer things. I love bags by Chloe. I love expensive shoes and coats, and I love Kate Spade. And you'll see some of that on my Like to Know It, but these were like outrageously priced things that I was too scared to use. So there are a couple that are still in rotation, one of my summer sarongs, as well as a weekender bag that I go back to, but otherwise, save your money. And the other is a sample-sized makeup subscription box that this may rub people the wrong way, but I was not a fan of Birchbox. For $20 a month, I feel like I want to love every single thing in my monthly subscription box. These were skincare and makeup and hair care trial sized or sample sized things, so they're tiny. So if there was something I loved, it didn't get me through the month to use it, and most of the time there was just a lot of waste, I felt like. And what do you do with 12 mini makeup bags? I just do not know, besides maybe put puzzle pieces in them. I would rather take those $20 and then save it in a different account and be able to go to Sephora and use that on full-size products I know I'm gonna love, or get a sample size from Nordstrom or Sephora to try it out for myself before I invest in it. So again, if you know a makeup lover who is a collector, Birchbox is a great idea. But for the average person who sticks to their same everyday products, that's me, besides these red lips, you know, for the season, then I think this is just one of those things that is more of a gimmick than it is worth the money. If you liked today's video, will you please give this a thumbs up? I really appreciate knowing what you want, what kind of content you like. I hope you are having a super festive, cozy, magical season. I love you, and we will see you very soon. Make sure you're subscribed. Bye, everybody. Holly Jolly. Okay.